Hey Battle Buddies and Healthy Heroes, it's a rainy day here at the June event at Alliance LARP, New Hampshire. I met another PC who flew in all the way from California to play our game, which is really cool. He's a great fighter. I've never met him or fought with him before, and we started doing some in-game training, so check it out. I'm more interested in training. You want to train?
Sure.
Hand. Whiffs. You do that to open up this arm? When when you cut down there?
I do want, because so you're...
Are you trying to uppercut?
Yeah, you don't have a lot below the pommel.
Yeah, because I do range. But it's not a feint to get this open? Because sometimes you follow up over there really well.
Well, I'll throw it because it's mostly safe, it's screened.
Yeah.
And then I want to see what you do.
Yeah.
So I can use it as a shot or...
Okay. Good. One, got the bomb on my greedy combo. I would have taken that. That was a good stab. Nope. Okay, what is that? Talk to me about that.
Step.
Uh-huh.
Throw. And then you have two choices.
Uh-huh.
You can step out.
To reset? So it's a faster disengage?
You can step through.
Do you just use it for mobility? Okay.
Also, if people...
you don't think it exposes you too much?
No.
Because it goes fast enough?
So if you overload this side, you're throwing both swords over here. As you start to throw, I'll cover that.
Yeah.
Sword on the backboard, throw here, and then step through or step out of range.
Okay. So if you do it fast enough and with enough defense in mind, you're not going to get
and
hit.
Especially if it's a board.
Yeah.
Board on board. And they're
it is less honorable. I don't fight with a board. It slows you down. Though that is the fastest
slows you down.
It's the fastest I've ever seen someone use a board, so I'll give you that. Aside from Heresy, of course. My husband, who is the fastest. But he actually normally uses two blades because he understands Gorban honor. Ooh, good.
Is that too hard notice?
No, that was you got the whole way around. Oh, that range was terrible. Sorry. Did I catch the forearm or was it too much?
No.
No, I don't think it was a good swing. Okay. What do you switch footwork for?
So when I'm here,
yeah,
I'm thinking about coming over. Because here, I'm reaching too much.
Yeah.
It's fighting my hip.
Yeah.
Here, I'm a little bit closer. I can pivot to screen that out.
Yeah. Did you switch your footwork because you wanted to open up more strikes?
Yes.
Okay. So it wasn't a defensive move, it was a where are you shooting from?
It gives me more options with this.
All right.
Because I'm limited based on where my shoulder is.
You do a lot of body mechanics?
Yes, absolutely.
It's good stuff. There's a hand with a shoulder. Got two.
Good, under.
Okay, and that was blocked up there? Yeah. Nice. What were you beginning to explain before about your
So there's this
wheel?
Circle. Someone else came up with the layout, and it has merit, but I don't think that people should use it as a go-to guide. It should be something that's an inspiration for thought, but not something that is your default.
Yeah.
And it starts with direct offense.
Okay.
Which is basically, if you are within range, you're just throwing. You're just throwing shots.
So if you are at that line of thinking, you are always aggressing.
Correct. And you're aggressing directly. It's a direct offense. So it's basically when I'm throwing, like, let's say that I wanted to come here, pump a stab fake to try and pull your hand in to throw out.
That's not direct. That's feinting.
So direct offense is just, I'm throwing.
Here's the strike. Here it is. Yep. So essentially you're telling me there's a whole wheel of lines of thought, of approach that you can use, and wherever you're thinking on that wheel, that's what you're engaged in.
And the one prior to it is supposedly going to outperform or be optimal against the next one down the line.
So there's a dynamic between...
direct offense.
Oh, this is great.
Indirect offense. Indirect offense
feinting and baiting.
Fading, baiting. So basically, like, if I'm sitting here throwing a fake at you, and you don't care and you're just wailing me,
yeah,
I'm going to lose.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm exposing myself. I'm not really committing to the shot, and you can capitalize on that. Then it's direct defense, which is just standing there and doing nothing until you have a shot. You're just blocking with the quick. You're not trying to play range. So it would essentially be like just sitting here.
Just tanking, defending a point.
And the moment that I have a clean shot, I just throw the quick clean shot.
Okay.
Because if you're now if you're trying to fake somebody, they're going to think they have that shot. They'll throw, and then you can hit them because the direct defense has exposed itself.
Okay.
The last one, the one that's kind of weird to me, is indirect defense.
So it's direct offense, direct defense, indirect defense. There's 4 points on it?
4 points.
Okay.
And indirect defense is using footwork and range to slip your opponent's shots, wait for them to mess up, and then throw.
It limits your aggression, though, for those two.
Not necessarily, because I can play under, and I'm creating this dead zone that gives me the opportunity to throw this outrange shot that I wouldn't otherwise have.
You just can't hit with a shield, and you can hit with a sword.
But you
or
can
a claw.
You can only, weirdly enough, you can only strike as fast as you can call. If you can swing as fast as you can call, one sword's all you need.
You want us to fight a little more? Oh, 2.
One.
Hand and block. 2. Good combo. Did I get under, or was it hand? Nice. I like how you switch your footwork a lot. It like is deterring me from sweeping. Because otherwise I want to sweep a lot because of where you're holding your shield.
Right.
Yeah. So that would you consider footwork dancing like that your indirect defense?
Ish. That's why I don't like the wheel too much.
Because you don't want to lock into it.
You don't want to lock in.
Okay.
So I'm using it to slip that, but I'm also using it to set up shots. Because I'm limited. This is my absolute max reach. If I adjust my Z in any direction, I lose reach. If I adjust my Y without dropping height, I lose reach. And so changing footwork changes where that shoulder is based on where I want to hit.
Okay.
That's the source point.
So it's a range thing as well. As I've trained beginner fighters and cubs about where you throw. Are you throwing off your back hip or are you throwing off your front hip? Because that's going to feel different.
And on board it changes too.
I don't train boards.
So, but yeah, changing your stance just gives you a completely different set of shots you can throw.
Then fight me with 2 swords.
It's going to take me 10 minutes to barf it up.
Oh, really? You got it stuck on your spirit? Well, catch me later, okay? Ooh, good. You got inside there. Miss. Oh, no. Oh, that was good. You got both of them, 1-2 on me for the circle. Do you go for runs a bunch? How do you work your cardio?
This.
Just a lot of this?
Like 15 to 20 hours a week.
Nice. So that'll do it. That's fantastic. I train a bunch. On Goshawk, there's nice trails that get kind of beachy, which remind me of the desert. If you don't mind the smell of the salt on the ocean, I go for runs.
Oh, that's great.
Goshawk's beautiful. You can be welcome there. If you ever want to do a Gorban festival for honor, do one of our competitions, you could come to Goshawk.
Where is this?
The island of Goshawk through the mist in Laerthen.
Okay.
You would be welcome to compete. I'm inviting you officially because I am the lady of Goshawk and I judge those festivals now. Sure. I always like to see stronger competition for my people to train against. Very nice. Yeah, but you got 3 on that. Got in. Blocked that one. Cross. Nice. You come in so fast off of that. Oh, almost caught your face because I missed your elbow. Sorry.
I don't mind it totally.
Nice. I probably would have taken that. It was lightest.
That was garbage.
It was lightest, but I felt
garbage.
it. Gonna call it clothes.
Take my trash.
Okay.
You're not a garbage person.
Oh, got it. That was not trash.
Yes, contact.
Did I get 2 in there? But not the 3rd? That one was blocked?
It was upper arm and then thigh.
Yeah, all right. You're definitely blocking a high percentage of what I'm throwing. Very nice.
Good. Okay. Don't take that second one. Take it. I threw 2 in the same spot. Don't take it.
I get there. Ooh, see, I don't know how to deal with that spin around. You're right that it does happen fast enough that it doesn't leave you open in the back.
Well, because it's a step, and then you're just pushing straight off, and you're covering that distance.
Yeah. Do you ever worry about charging into your opponent too much? Like, do you ever close the distance within arm's reach?
I mean,
or is it a lateral move?
This is legal. It's only
if I can't touch you.
It's only if
you push into arm's
step
reach.
Back, because I would have run into you.
Okay.
But if we're here, this is legal.
I think if you move into arm's reach,
then that's a problem. I'm gonna run into you.
Yeah.
Then it's charging.
Okay, but if you move off it laterally, just to reposition, yeah.
I don't want to move through you either way.
Yeah, that will not happen.
It's not. You got two swords. Just get hit a bunch.
That's what I like doing.
Not in my best interest.
I got one in there on the short. Oh, I left my shoulder up. I did too big a sweep. Left the shoulder open. Let's take a water break.
All right. Good.
Not bad. You're welcome on Goshawk for more training. I want you at Febhawksvik. We have strength competitions and agility and cunning and sensing.
I travel from the.
It's in the spring. Oh yeah.
So.
Well, we'll see if Miss cooperates. If I'm gonna do anything other than offensive, I think I do indirect stuff more because I do footwork and mobility and rogue work.
Right.
More than just like, that's why shields are dishonorable, because you get direct defense with a shield and you sit there like, excuse me, let me absorb your blows. Like, let me be slower than you. Like, that's not a mentality that I use as a Cheeklax Gorb. That's not, you can go ahead and prove me wrong. You're on the path to proving me slightly wrong. Even you're just a human, right? So I can't hold Gorban culture against you too hard. And if you can prove to me that as a human you have enough speed and aggression even with your shield, then you have my respect. Okay, you could talk to, if you want to talk board technique, talk to my husband. Or you can talk to, I'm a sparring partner with that guy. Do you see the size of his picnic table? He'll talk board technique with you, but I don't like it, not Gorb. My cubs will not fight with a shield. You know Colin Babcock? Sorry, that's an out-of-game question. I'm gonna stay immersed. He moved out to California. He's who I trained with when he lived out here.
Sounds really familiar.
He's really cool. Okay.